Question 51. There are 6 different symbols drawn over the 6 faces of a cube. Symbols are diamond shape, negative sign, arrow mark, and a quadrilateral, division sign, and a tick mark. 3 different positions of the same cube are shown in the given figure series. Which symbol is opposite to arrow mark? So here, first position, second position, and third positions of the cube are given. So look at the first and second position. It is clear that adjacent sides to the quadrilateral. So adjacent sides are diamond shape, which is shaded, diamond, and the negative sign. Whereas in second position, adjacent side to the quadrilateral. So one is arrow mark and another is division sign. So these 4 cannot be the opposite sides. Right? These 4 symbols cannot be the opposite faces. Therefore, only the left symbol is, what is the left symbol? Arrow mark here. So here in these 3 figures, only the left symbol is arrow mark. Therefore, arrow mark is opposite to, or arrow mark face is opposite to the quadrilateral. So look at the question, which symbol is opposite to arrow mark? So arrow mark is opposite to quadrilateral. Hence option C is the right answer. Question 52. Select the option of classes that is best illustrated by the given Venn diagram. So the given Venn diagram is like this. So here, as in the given Venn diagram, no circle touches each other, right? So the required classes should be such that there should be nothing common between them. So in option A, look at option A, woman, wife, and teacher. So any woman can be wife as well as a teacher. So they are related to each other. Hence option A is not an answer. So look at option B. So here Asia, Bangladesh, and Dhaka. Dhaka is part of Bangladesh and Bangladesh is part of Asia here. So they are connected to each other. Whereas option C, flower, rose, lotus. So rose and lotus are different types of flowers. So they too have a relation in common, right? So whereas option 4, old man, bride, and kid. So an old man can never be a bride. A bride can never be a kid, and a kid can never be an old man. So they do not have anything in common. Hence, option D is the right answer. Question 53. 3 of the following 4 words have a certain type of similarity and one is inconsistent. Select the incompatible option. So here, running, jumping, bouncing off, and pushing. So here, running, jumping, and bouncing off. So all these actions are done with the help of legs, whereas pushing is done with the help of hands. Hence, pushing is the odd one. Hence, fourth one, that is option B. Question 54. 3 of the following 4 figures are alike in a certain way and one is different. Find the odd one out. So here are 4 options. So in which option A, so the boxes or the quadrilaterals are on the same side, right? So in option B also the boxes are on the same side. Here in option C also boxes are on the same side, whereas in option D, so boxes are not on the same side. That means one is on the upper left, another is on the lower right. Therefore, option D is the odd one. Question 55. Which number will replace the question mark in the following number series? So the series is like this: 93, 95, 98, 103, 110. We have to find the next number. So here the difference between 93 and 95 is 2, whereas between 95 and 98 is 3. 98 to 103 difference is 5. 103 and 110. So the difference is 7. So these numbers 2, 3, 5, 7. So these are all prime numbers. So they form series of prime numbers 2, 3, 5, 7. So the next number is 11 in the series of prime number, right? So next difference must be 11. So 110 plus 11 becomes 121. Therefore, the next number is 121. Question 56. Choose the number from the given options which is related to the third number in the same way as the second number is related to the first number. So here 11 is related to 1326 where 9 is related to. So here 11 cube minus 5 becomes 11 cube is 1331 minus 5 becomes 1326, right? Similarly, 9 cube minus 5 becomes 9 cube is 729 minus 5 is 724, right? Therefore, option A is the right answer, right? 9 is related to 724. Question 57. Select the option figure that will come next in the following figure series. So the series is like this, which has 4 figures, 1, 2, 3, and 4. In the second figure, a side is removed. Opposite to that side, a dot is added, right? And in the third figure, the side which has dot is removed. And opposite to this removed side, a dot is added, right? Two dots are added here in the third figure. Whereas in the fourth figure, this side is removed and opposite to this side, a dot is added, right? So in the fifth figure, the side where the dot is added is to be removed, right? So it becomes these two sides will be as it is and dots like this, and this side is to be removed and the next side will be blank, and the side opposite to the removed side is this side which is already been removed. Therefore, there one more dot is to be added. So it becomes like this, option C. So the fifth figure is option C. Question 58. Select the option figure that will come next in the following figure series. So the series has 4 figures, 1, 2, 3, and 4. We have to find the next figure, right? So in the first figure, there are 4 dots, right? In the second figure, 1 dot is removed and a reverse arrow mark is added to the removed part. That means here, reverse arrow mark is added. And in the next figure, 2 dots are removed, right? Opposite side, right? And a reverse arrow mark is added to the removed side. That is the dot which is removed, right? And in the fourth figure, 3 dots are removed and reverse arrow mark is added here. And in the fifth figure, it has to be, so the left dot, this dot, so we have to remove that dot and we have to add the reverse arrow mark like this. So the fifth figure becomes like this. Therefore, so look at option B. Option B, yeah, option B is the right answer. Question 59. Which number will replace the question mark in the following number series? So the series has numbers 1713, 1713. So this number has two prime numbers 17 and 13, right? So the given numbers are pair of prime numbers. So look at 1311, 1311. So again, it has two prime numbers 13 and 11. So 117. Next number has two prime numbers 11 and 7. Whereas the next number 75 has two prime numbers 7 and 5. So the given numbers are pair of prime numbers and their preceding prime numbers. So they are written in the decreasing order. So when the numbers are written in the decreasing order, so first number is 17. Yeah. Next number is 13. Next number is 11. Next number is 7. Next to it is 5. So the next number has to be 3. Right. So that the next pair of numbers is equal to 53. Right. Therefore, the answer is option C. Question 60. When the given figure is folded to form a box, which face cannot be adjacent to the face with 2? So, which face cannot be adjacent means that face should be opposite to face 2. So, face opposite to 2 we have to find. So, let us imagine a three-dimensional cube, right? A three-dimensional cube where look at the given figure. So let us imagine this as a sheet of paper. So when it is folded, so just imagine 3 as bottom of the cube. If 3 is bottom of the cube, so 3 becomes here. And 2 becomes front face, right? 2 becomes front. And 4 becomes hind face, right? And 5 becomes top face. And 6 becomes right. And 1 will be on the 6 becomes left and 1 will be on the right. So here the question is the face opposite to 2 is 4, right? So 4 is the hind face, 2 is the front face. Therefore 4 is opposite to 2, hence option D. Question 61. Select the option figure that is related to figure C in the same way as figure B is related to figure A. So look at figure A and B. So here when diagonals of figure A are removed, we will get figure B. So similarly, when diagonals of figure C are removed, so we will get figure D. So it becomes, figure D becomes like this when diagonals are removed. Therefore, option D is the right answer. Question 62. In a certain code language, home is written as ELJB. Which of the following word is written as ARHB? Right? So here, the logic is home is written as HOME. So the positional values of the alphabets are given here. So H positional value is 8. So H minus 3 becomes 8 minus 3 becomes 5, which is E. So H is coded as E, right? Similarly, O minus 3. O is 15 minus 3 becomes 12, right? Which is L. So O is coded as L. Similarly, Yum. Yum is 13. 13 minus 3 is 10, which is the positional value of J. And E is 5. 5 minus 3 is 2, which 2 is the positional value of B. Right? So which of the following word is written as ARHB? Here the code is given A, R, H and B. So we have to find the number which is to be coded. So we have to add 3 here. Right? Code is given. So what is A? It is 1. 1 plus 3 is 4. It is nothing but D. What is R? 18. 18 plus 3 is 21, which is U. H is 8. 8 plus 3 is 11, which is K. Whereas B is 2. 2 plus 3 is 5, which is E. So Duke. So Duke is coded as ARHB. Therefore, option D. Question 63. Select the option figure which is embedded in the given figure. Rotation is not allowed. Here, look at the given figure where the equality sign or the parallel sign, this sign is present on the vertical and the horizontal lines, right? Whereas the circular symbol is present on the tilted lines. Therefore, look at option A. Let us check whether it is embedded in the given figure or not. So here, the tilted line, this line, tilted line has the parallel symbol, equality symbol, right? So option A is not embedded. So look at option B. Here also the tilted line has equality symbol. Therefore, option B is also not embedded. And see option C, again tilted line has equality symbol, whereas the vertical line doesn't have the equality symbol. Therefore, option C is also not embedded. Look at option B, where there are two tilted lines which have circular symbols, and one horizontal line and vertical line both have equality symbol, right? And the remaining parts are same. Therefore, option D is embedded in the given figure. Question 64. Select the Venn diagram that best represents the relationship between the given object, industry, labor, machines. Right? So here, labor and machinery are required to work in the industry sector. Right? So if you consider the set of industry. So here, labor and machinery are required in the industry sector. Right? Right? Therefore, option C. So this Venn diagram represents the given object, industry, labor, and question 65. The sequence of folding a piece of paper and the manner in which the folded paper has been cut is shown in the following figures. How would this paper look when unfolded? So a piece of paper is folded like this, it is folded twice, and it is cut in this manner, right? Like two leaflets. When it is unfolded at first, so it looks like a vertical rectangle, right? So the cut portion is like this, and we will get image of the cut portion like this, right? So, and when it is unfolded once again, so the complete square paper looks like this. Therefore, option C is the right answer, right? Question 66. Select the correct mirror image of the given figure when the mirror is placed to the right side of the figure. So let us draw the given figure. Looks like Z, a circular symbol, and an arrow mark towards up, and arrow mark rightwards. Right? When a mirror is placed to the right side of the figure, right? So the image looks like image of Z. Accordingly, the figure, that is arrow mark will be downwards like this, and this arrow mark will be leftwards, and upward arrow mark will be as it is like this, and the circular symbol will be like this, right? Therefore, option A is the right answer. Question 67. Select the option that has the same relation to the third word as the second word to the first word. Knuckle, ring, ankle. So what is the next word? Here, knuckle means finger joint. The ring is worn on the finger, right? Ring is worn on the finger joint, where anklet is worn on the ankle. Hence, the correct answer is option C, anklet. Question 68. Three of the following four figures are alike in a certain way and one is different. Select the odd one. So here options B, C and D. Look at option B. Here a hexagon which has six sides is enclosed by a pentagon which has five sides. And whereas option C, a rectangle which has four sides is enclosed by a triangle which has three sides. Whereas option D, a pentagon which has 5 sides is enclosed by a rectangle which has 4 sides. So the figure is enclosed by another figure which has one number less sides, right? Therefore, option A, where a circle which has no side is enclosed by a hexagon. Therefore, option A is the odd one. Question 69. Select the option figure which is not embedded in the given figure. Rotation is not allowed. So look at option A. Option A here. So if this part is embedded in this part of the given figure, and next to that the vertical part, so here there is no tilted line, right? In the given figure, there is no tilted line here. Therefore, option A is not embedded in the given figure. Option A is the right answer. So look at option B, C, and D. So this vertical portion with a small tilted line is embedded in the given figure. So this part, right? So whereas option C, C is also embedded in the given figure, starting from this a tilted line, then a horizontal line, then a vertical line, a small box and a tilted line, right? Here also a small box. So a part of the circumference of the circle. So option C is also embedded, whereas option D, so a horizontal line with two boxes and one tilted line. So option D is also embedded, hence option A is not embedded in the given figure. Question 70. Select the option figure that can replace the question mark in the given figure to complete the pattern. So the given figure is like this. We have to look for the option which completes the given figure. So here, so two perpendicular lines to complete the center part, right? So two perpendicular lines like this. Then this part towards the towards the corner. Then a horizontal line like this and a tilted line like this. Therefore, the option will be having this portion and a tilted line like this. Therefore, option C is the right answer. Question 71. Select the option figure that is related to figure C in the same way as figure B is related to figure A. So here are three figures A, B and C where B is related to A. Right. So in figure A, inner shape is a square. So number of sides of inner shape is 4, which is 1 less than the outer shape, which is a pentagon, right? And the outermost shape is a hexagon, which has 6 sides. So number of sides of the inner shape will be 1 less than that of the outer shapes, right? So look at figure B, where inner shape will be the outer shape. Inner shape will be, that is, square will be the outer shape, and the middle shape will be the inner shape. Middle shape of figure A is a pentagon, so it becomes inner shape of the figure B, right? So similarly, C and D, C and D. So here, innermost shape is a triangle. It becomes outermost shape, right, in figure D. Whereas middle shape is a square, it becomes inner shape. So here, triangle encloses square, therefore option C is the right answer. Question 72. Select the option figure that can replace the question mark in the given figure to complete the pattern. So Look at the given figure, which has four sides, four parts. One, two, three, four. You can take it as first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, and fourth quadrant. So here, second and fourth quadrants, they are exactly opposite to each other, right? Just like mirror images, right? Whereas third quadrant, third quadrant must be exactly opposite to the first quadrant. So first quadrant looks like the arrow mark from the center, like this, right? Then exactly opposite means there is a small tilted line, then a line, tilted line which touches the corner, right? What about the arrow mark? So here is an arrow mark. So opposite to the arrow mark will be here. Therefore, look at option D. So option D is opposite to third quadrant, right? Therefore, option D is the right answer. Question 73. Neha wants to sell an item. How many times the selling price should be the cost price if she wants to earn 200% profit? Here, profit is 200%. Profit is 200%. And also, we know that profit percentage formula, profit percentage is equal to selling price minus cost price divided by cost price into 100, right? So if profit percentage is 200, then 200 is equal to selling price minus cost price into 100 divided by cost price. So 200 into cost price is equal to 100 into selling price minus cost price. So 200 by 100. So it is 2 times cost price is equal to selling price minus cost price. Therefore, 3 times cost price is equal to 1 time selling price. Right? What is asked in the question? How many times the selling price should be the cost price? Therefore, selling price should be 3 times the cost price to earn 200% profit. Right? Therefore, the answer is option C, 3 times. Question 74. Select the set in which the numbers are related in the same way as are the numbers of the following set. So the given set is like this. So here the first number is 174, second number is 87, and the third one is 29. So first number and the second number 87 is obtained when 174 is divided by 2. And the third number 29 is obtained when 174 is divided by 6. Right? So the same rule is applicable in one of the options given here. Right? So let us check with the first option. 212, the first number, and the second number 212 by 2, which is 106. Second number follows the rule. So whereas 212 by 6, so which is not equal to 42. So it is 35.33. So according to this rule. So option A does not follow the rule. Right? Check with option B. So first number is 432. Second number must be 432 by 2, which is 216, which is right. And the third number is obtained when 432 is divided by 6. So it is 72. Therefore, option B follows the rule. Therefore, the set B is same as the given set, right? Hence, option B. Question 75. Select the correct combination of mathematical signs to sequentially replace the asterisk signs and balance the given equation. So here, let us start with option A. So for this operation, we have to follow the BODMAS rule. here. So 9, according to option A, 9 into 6. So in place of asterisk, we have to use the signs, mathematical signs, right? 9 into 6 plus 3 divided by 9 minus 4 is equal to 83. So let us check whether it is right or not. So according to board mass, first part is the division part. 9 into 6 plus 3 divided by 9 is 19 is, yes, it is 19. 3 divided by 19 is 0.1579 minus 4, which is equal to, next comes multiplication part, 54 plus, so here we can go with the subtraction part, or we can directly add these two, 54.1579, right, minus 4, therefore it is 50.1579, which is not equal to 83. So option A is not the correct answer. Check with option B. 9 divided by 6 into 3 plus 19 minus 4 is equal to 83. So here the LHS part, 9 divided by 6 is 1.5 into 3 plus 19 minus 4. So 1.5 into 3 is 4.5 plus 19 minus 4, which is plus 15, which is 19.5, which is not equal to RHS. Right. Therefore, option C. So 9 plus 6 divided by 3 into 19 minus 4 is equal to 83. So the LHS part becomes 9 plus 6 by 3 becomes 2 into 19 minus 4, which is equal to, so 9 plus 38 minus 4, which is equal to 47 minus 4 is 43, which is not equal to 83. So at last, option D, 9 minus 6 divided by 3 plus 19 into 4, right, is equal to 83. So let us check with the LHS part. 9 minus 6 by 3 is 2, plus we can go with the multiplication part simultaneously. Plus 19 into 4 is 76. So 9 minus 2 is 7 plus 76 is 83. Therefore, option B is the right answer. So these signs balance the given equation. Question 76. What is the difference between the compound interest compounded annually and the simple interest on rupees 16,000 for 3 years at 5% per annum? So here we have to find the difference between compound interest and the simple interest. So given that P principal amount is equal to 16,000 rupees and the period is 3 years and the rate of interest is 5% per annum, right? So calculation part. So we know that simple interest is equal to PTR by 100. So simple interest is equal to PTR by 100. Directly substitute the values. 16,000 into time is 3 years, rate of interest is 5 divided by 100. So which gives 160 into 15, right, which is equal to 2,400 rupees. So simple interest I is equal to 2400 rupees. Our next part is compound interest. Compound interest is equal to, so by formula, P principal into 1 plus R by 100, rate by 100 to the power of period minus principal, right? Therefore, principal amount is 16,000 into 1 plus the rate of interest is 5% by 100, right? Rate of interest is 5% to the power of time period is 3 years minus principal is 16,000. Therefore, so we have two parts here. Simplify this part first. First part. So 16,000 into 105 by 100 to the power of 3 here. So which is equal to 16,000 into 105 into 105 into 105 divided by 100 into 100 into 100 into 100. So which is equal to, so we can cancel to 160 into 105 into, or we can take 16,000 common also. Later we can simplify this part. 1 plus 5 by 100 to the power of 3. So after simplification, we will get, so 16,000 into 1 plus 5 by 100 to the power of 3 minus 16,000. This whole part is equal to 2,522 rupees. So compound interest is this much. So what is asked in the question? Difference between compound interest and the simple interest. So here compound interest is more than the simple interest. So difference is equal to 2522 minus simple interest is 2,400. Hence it is 122 rupees. So the difference is 122 rupees. Hence option D. Question 77. A cow is tied to a peg at one corner of a square-shaped grass field of side 20.5 meter. The length of the rope is 10.5 meter. What is the area of the field in which the cow cannot graze? Taking pi as 22 by 7. So let us consider a square-shaped grass field. Square-shaped grass field like this, right? Of side 20.5 meter. A cow is tied to a peg at one corner of the square field. So let the position of the cow be here. And length of the rope is 10.5 meter. Length of the rope be 10.5 meter. Therefore, the cow can graze like this. Right. So, inside the square-shaped field, the cow can graze in this sector. So that let the sector be ABC, right? For our better understanding. So let the sector be ABC. So cow can graze in this sector, right? If it is tied at this position, B position, and the length of the rope is, if it is 10.5 meter, so cow can graze in this sector. So we have to find the area of the field in which cow cannot graze. So this area, right? This area we have to find. Therefore, let it be PQR. So we have to find area of PQRAC. For that, we should know the area of the square and also area of the sector. So if we subtract area of the sector from area of the square, we will get area of the remaining part of the square, right? That will be the answer. Therefore, let us start step by step. Here given that length of the square field, length of the square field is 20.5 meter and the length of the rope is 10.5 meter, right? So we have to calculate area of the whole square field and area of the sector. For that we need the formula area of square is equal to square of its side, right? Side square, and area of the sector, area of any sector is equal to pi r square into theta by 360, right? Here, what is theta here? Angle formed in this sector, so which is 90 degree here, right? Which is 90 degree. Solution. So area of square grass field, area of square grass field is equal to square of its side. The side is 20.5 meter and it's square, so which gives 420.25 meters square. Whereas area of the sector, area of the sector in which cow can graze, is equal to pi r square 22 by 7 into what is radius of the sector, so which is equal to length of the rope, right? Therefore, it is 10.5 square pi r square into theta by 360. Theta is 90 degree here by 360, right? So simplify it. We will get 22 by 7 into 90 by 360 is 1 by 4 into 10.5 into 10.5. So the final answer will be 86.625 meters square. Therefore, area in which cow cannot graze, this area will be the difference of these two areas. Therefore, area of square minus area of sector is equal to 420.25 minus 86.625. So which gives the answer 333.625 meters square. So the area in which cow cannot graze is 333.625 meters square. Therefore, option A is the right answer. Question 78. A spherical solid lead ball of radius 9 cm is melted and small solid lead balls of radius 3 mm are made. What is the number of small balls made? Here given that radius of small spherical balls. So radius of small balls is equal to 3 mm, 3 millimeters, right? Whereas radius of large ball, radius of large ball is equal to 9 centimeter, which is 90 millimeter, right? So we have to find number of small balls made. So when a large ball is melted into number of small balls, then the volume of the large ball is equal to volume of the small ball into number of small balls. Do you agree? When a large ball is melted into number of small balls, then volume of the large ball is equal to volume of the small ball into total number of small balls. So here we are finding total number of small balls, right? So for that we are using the formula volume of the sphere. Formula is volume of the sphere is equal to here is equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube, right? So let us find volume of the large ball and volume of the small ball. So volume of large ball is equal to 4 by 3 into pi. What is radius of the large ball? 90 millimeter. So it is 90 cube. Whereas volume of small ball is equal to again 4 by 3 pi r cube. Here the radius is 3 millimeter. Hence it is 3 cube. Therefore, volume of large ball is equal to number of balls, that is n, into volume of small ball. Therefore, number of balls is equal to, so what is volume of large ball divided by volume of small ball, right? Volume of large ball is 4 by 3 into pi into 90 cube divided by volume of small ball is 4 by 3 into pi into 3 cube. Therefore, it is, so 4 by 3, 4 by 3 and pi will get cancelled. So 90 into 90 into 90 by 3 into 3 into 3. So 3 into 3, 9. So 9 into 10 is 90. Whereas 3 into 30 is 90. So here 300 into 90, which is equal to 27,000. Therefore, number of balls n is equal to 27,000. There are 27,000 small balls are prepared. Therefore, the answer is option A. Question 79. Rupees 6,060 is divided between A, B and C in such a way that if it reduces 15 rupees from A's share, 20 rupees from B's share and 25 from C's share, then the ratio of their parts becomes 5:7:8. How much was C's original share? So here the total money is given and which was distributed between A, B and C. If it reduces 15 rupees from A, 20 from B and 25 from C, the ratio becomes 5:7:8. So we have to find original share of C here. For that, let us find the amount of A, B, C after reduction, right? So here, given, let us go step by step. Total money is equal to 6,060 rupees. And share ratio after reduction is 5:7:8. If 5 is share of A, then 7 will be share of B and 8 will be share of C, right? Calculation. So the amount of money A, B and C after reduction will be 5A, 7A and 8A, or 5x, 7x and 8x respectively, right? So let the amount of money A, B, and C after reduction be 5A, rupees, 7A rupees and 8A rupees respectively. Then original share of A becomes original share of A becomes. So share of A after reduction is 5A rupees. Then original share of A becomes 5A. So in the question, so when it reduces 15 rupees from A's share, the ratio becomes 5 is to 7 is to 8. So the original share of A becomes 5A plus 15 rupees. And original share of B becomes 7A plus 20 rupees. Whereas original share of C becomes 8A plus 25. Therefore, sum of these three amounts gives the total money, right? Therefore, 5A plus 15 plus 7A plus 20 plus 8A plus 25 gives the total money, that is 6,060 rupees. Simplify it, 5A plus 7A plus 8A, which is 20A plus 25 plus 20, 45 plus 15 is 60 is equal to 6,060. Therefore, 20A is equal to 20A is equal to 6,000, right? Therefore, A is equal to 6,000 by 20, which is equal to 300. Therefore, what is the question asked here? Original share of C. So, which is 8A plus 25. Therefore, original share of C is equal to 8A plus 25, which is 8 into 300 is 2,400 plus 25, which is 2,425 rupees, right? Therefore, option C is the right answer. Question 80. A publisher sells a book to a wholesale dealer at a profit of 30%. The wholesaler sells the book to a retailer at a profit of 25%. The book is then sold to a customer for 312 rupees by earning a profit of 20%. What is the cost price of the book for the wholesale dealer? So here, publisher sells the book to the wholesale dealer and the wholesale dealer sells this book to a retailer. So retailer to customer it goes. So here, given that profit of the publisher is 30%, given profit of publisher is equal to 30%, while profit of wholesaler sells the book to a retailer at a profit of 25%. Therefore, profit of wholesaler is equal to 25%, where profit of retailer is 20%, right? So given profit of retailer is equal to 20%, right? And the selling price of the book is equal to 312 rupees. So selling price of book to whom? To the customer is equal to 312 rupees. So here we have to find cost price of the book for the wholesale dealer. For that we are using the formula of cost price. Cost price CP is equal to selling price into 100 divided by 100 plus profit. Yes. Or rearranging the terms, we'll get selling price as cost price into 100 plus profit divided by 100. Right. So here we are using these two formulae. So in the first step, so here selling price of the book for the customer, it is 312 rupees. So solution, selling price of book for the customer is 312 rupees, which is given, right? So now cost price of book for seller who sells to the customer. That means cost price of the book for the retailer who sells the book to the customer, right? For him, the cost price will be, therefore, cost price of the book to the retailer, who sells the book to the customer, right? So it becomes, so what is cost price formula? Selling price. What is selling price here? Selling price to customer is 312 rupees into 100 divided by 100 plus what is profit? So retailer gains 20% profit, hence it is 100 plus 20, right? So which becomes 31,200 by 120. So you will get 260 rupees. So cost price of the book to the retailer is equal to 260 rupees. He sells the book for the customer, which is, what is the selling price? 312 rupees. So here it is 260 rupees cost price, right? So what is the third step here? Selling price of a book for wholesaler. So again here it comes selling price to the wholesaler, right? So here this cost price 260 rupees becomes selling price for wholesaler. That means wholesaler sells the book for 260 rupees to the retailer. When wholesaler sells the book for 260 rupees to the retailer, this 260 rupees becomes cost price of the book. Are you getting? So here, therefore, selling price of the book, for wholesaler is equal to cost price of the book to retailer, right? Which is equal to 260 rupees. What is asked in the question? So you have to find the cost price of the book for the wholesale dealer. Cost price of the book for the wholesale dealer. So we are coming back here. So cost price, selling price is written here. Selling price is 260 rupees. We have to find cost price. Therefore, cost price of book for the wholesaler is equal to, for wholesaler the selling price is 260 rupees. Therefore cost price, use this formula again. Cost price is selling price into 100. Selling price is 260 into 100 divided by 100 plus. So here wholesaler gains the profit of 25%, right? Therefore 100 plus 25, which is equal to 26,000 by 125. So you will get 208 rupees. Therefore, cost price of the book for the wholesale dealer is 208 rupees. Hence option C. Question 81. A loan is returned in two equal yearly installments of rupees 5,808. What is the total amount of the loan if the rate of compound interest compounded annually is 10% per annum? Here given the rate of interest R is equal to 10% and equal yearly installments. So equal installment amount A is equal to 5,808 rupees. Right. So we have to calculate the total amount of the loan, that is principal. Right. For that, we are using the formula to find the principal amount. P is equal to A divided by 1 plus R by 100 to the power of N plus A divided by 1 plus rate by 100 to the power of N plus 1. So on up to A by 1 plus R by 100 to the power of 1. So these all terms, they indicate number of installments. All these terms indicate number of, that means first term, second term, third term, so on up to the last term. They indicate the respective number of installments. So in this case, there are only two installments. So only two terms are enough, right? So calculation. So amount to be paid off loan, that is principal amount. So amount to be paid of loan, that is principal, is equal to, by formula, that is amount is 5,808 divided by 1 plus rate is 10% by 100 to the power of. So 1 plus 5,808. So the value of N is 1 here. So that means since it is yearly installment, so N is 1 year. Therefore, plus 5,808 by 1 plus 10 by 100 to the power of N plus 1 is 2. Simplify it. 5,808 by 110 into 100 plus 5,808 by 110 square into 100 square, which is equal to, so we can, after simplification, 5,280 plus 4,800 we get, which is equal to 10,080 rupees, which is the principal amount, right? So the amount to be paid as loan, so this will be the loan, the principal amount given, right? Therefore, amount to be paid as loan is 10,080 rupees. Hence, 10, option B is the right answer, 10,080 rupees. Question 82. The average score of a group of students in a test is 64. If 20% students obtained an average score of 91 and 25% students obtained an average score of 31, then what is the average score of the remaining students? Correct to one decimal place. So here, so the average score of group of students is 64. So for this, we are using the formula of average. So formula, so where the sum is equal to average into number of observation. Average into number of observations. So in this particular case, the sum is replaced with score. Total score is equal to average score into number of students. Average score into number of students. So here in the first case, solution. So let us assume the total number of students in the group be n, right? So let the total number of students is equal to n, right? So in the question it is given that average score of the group of students is 64. So in the first case, so average score of n students is equal to 64. Therefore, total score of n students is equal to 64 into number of students, right? According to the formula, total score is average score into number of students. Therefore, total score of n students is 64 n. And in the second part, so here in the question it is given that if 20% students obtain an average score of 91, right? So average score of 20% students is 91. Therefore, total score of 20% students. So here average is 91 into number of students. 20% of n students. It is nothing but 20 by 100. Out of 100, 20 students. Therefore, for n number of students, right? 20 out of 100 students. So out of n students, how many? Right? So the total score becomes average score into number of students. And in the third case, so in the question, there is one more part that is 25% students obtain an average score of 31. Therefore, average score of 25% students. 25% students is 31. Therefore, total score. Their total score becomes average score 31 into number of students 25 by 100 into n. Right? So here what is asked in the question? Then what is the average score of the remaining students? So in the fourth part, what is the number of remaining students? Remaining students is equal to, so 20%, 25%, right? Then what else is the percentage of remaining students? Which is, yeah, 55%. That's nothing but 55% of n number of students, right? So out of 100, 55 students. Therefore, out of number n, the number of remaining students becomes 55 by 100 into n, right? Therefore, total score of so 55% students, remaining students is equal to, what is the total score here? So total score of n number of students is 64n minus total score of 20% students minus total score of 25% students gives total score of 55% students. So it is 64n minus 91 into 20n by 100, that is total score of 20% students, this value, minus 31 into 25n by 100. Yes, which is equal to, so simplify it, it becomes 6400 n minus 91 into 20 is 1820 n minus 31 into 25 becomes 775, I believe. 775 n whole divided by 100. So this is the total score of 55% students. So we can simplify it. 1820 plus 775, it becomes 2595. So 6400 minus 2595 becomes, so it is 3805. 3805 divided by 100. So this is 38.05. So the total score of remaining students is 38.05. So then what is the average score of remaining student? Total score we have calculated. Therefore, average score of 55% students is equal to average is equal to the total score 38.05 into number of students, which is 55n by 100, right? So now remaining students are 55n by 100 and the average total score is 38.05. Hence average score becomes, so after simplification we'll get 69.18, right? So which is approximately, so in the question it is asked that correct to one decimal place, 69.2. Therefore, average score is 69.2, option B. Question 83. Equal square tiles are to be fixed on a wall of 3 meter, 50 centimeter length and 4 meter in height. How many largest possible tiles are needed to cover the wall? Consider a wall, right, of length 3 meter, 50 centimeter and height 4 meter. So we have to find the largest possible tiles. Number of tiles are needed to cover the wall, right? So number of tiles like this. So for this, the area of the wall. So here area of the wall is, so 4 meter length into breadth 4 meter and 3 meter 50 centimeter is 3 meter 50 centimeter becomes 3.5 meters, which is 7 by 2 meter, right? So 4 into 7 by 2. So area becomes 14 meters square, right? Area of the wall is 14 meters square. But we don't know the area of the small tiles, square tiles here, right? So the number of largest possible tiles would be the multiple of the area. So here, so number of tiles needed will be area of the wall divided by area of the tiles, right? Area of each tile. So this gives total number of tiles required, right? But we don't know the value of area of the small tile, which is not given here. Therefore, the multiple of 14, one of the values gives number of tiles required here. So in the options, the multiple of 14 is, so 63 is not the multiple, 45 is not, 56 is one of the multiples of 14. Therefore, number of tiles required, how many largest possible tiles are needed to cover the wall? So, number of tiles required here is 56. Question 84. A person covered a certain distance at some speed. If he had moved 6 km per hour faster, he would have taken 30 minutes less. If he had moved 4 km per hour slower, he would have taken 30 minutes more. What is his original speed? So we know that the formula for distance is distance, time and speed are related as speed is equal to distance by time. Hence distance is equal to speed into time. Right? So here let m be the original speed. Right? Solution. Let original speed is equal to m kilometer per hour, right? And original distance be x kilometers, right? So time taken to cover x kilometer distance, time taken to cover original distance. Original distance. So the original time t is equal to, so distance by speed, that is x by m, right? This is original time. So in the first case, if he had moved 6 km per hour faster, he would have taken 30 minutes lesser. So if he had moved 6 km per hour faster, what is the time taken by him? So time taken if the speed is 6 km per hour more, that is faster. So time becomes, let it be t1 is equal to, so what is the distance? Distance is x divided by speed is m plus 6, 6 km per hour more. So let us consider this as equation 2, right? So here he would have taken 30 minutes less, therefore difference in the time. So difference in the time is equal to 30 minutes, which is 30 by 60 r. So what is difference in the time here? Original distance x, not distance, original time x by m minus x by m plus 6 is equal to 30 by 60. Right? Simplify it. Here m into m plus 6 is the LCM. So here mx plus 6x minus mx by m into m plus 6 is 1 by 2. So mx will get cancelled. 6x becomes m into m plus 6 divided by 2. Therefore, x is equal to, so what is x? Original distance is equal to m into m plus 6 divided by 12. Consider this as equation 3. So there is one more situation. If he had moved 4 km per hour slower, he would have taken 30 minutes more here. So in the next situation, time taken when the speed is 4 km per hour less. Time taken when the speed is 4 km per hour less, 4 km per hour slower. So then the time t2 will be distance by speed. Distance is x and the speed will be m minus 4. Right? So he would have taken 30 minutes more. Therefore, difference in time is 30 minutes. Therefore, difference in time is equal to 30 minutes, which is 30 by 60 r. Since speed is in terms of kilometer per hour, let us express the time also in terms of r. So what is difference in time here? Original time is x by m and the final time t2 is x by m minus 4. So this time is more than the original time, that is x by m minus 4 minus x by m is equal to 30 by 60. So simplify it. Mx minus mx plus 4x is equal to 1 by 2 into m into m minus 4. I'm taking the LCM of this to the RHS part. Therefore, 4x is equal to m into m minus 4 by 2. Therefore, x is equal to m into m minus 4 by 8. So consider this as equation 5. Right? From 3 and 5, 3 gives the value of x and also 5 gives the value of x. Right? From 3 and 5, 3 and 5. We can equate m into m minus 4 and m into m plus 6 by 12. Therefore, m into m minus 4 by 8 is equal to m into m plus 6 by 12. Right? Both the equations give the distance. Right? So m will get cancelled here. So 12 into m minus 4 is equal to 8 into m plus 6. Simplify it. 12m minus 48 gives 8m plus 48, which is 4m is equal to 48 plus 48, which is 96. Therefore, m is equal to, what is m? It is 24. M is equal to 24. So what is m according to our assumption? Original speed, right? Therefore, so what is his original speed is asked. So original speed is 24 kilometer per hour. So this is the final answer. Hence option B is the right answer. Question 85. Henry is working in a company. From his monthly salary, 25% is deducted as house rent, 15% is spent on children's education, and 18% is spent on other heads. If his monthly savings are 7,560 rupees, then what is his monthly salary? Right? So here, savings is equal to salary minus expenditure. Right? So which is a general formula, right? Salary minus expenditure. Let m rupees be the salary, of Henry, right? Then expenditures are, so he spends 25% for house rent, 15% for education, 18% on other heads. Therefore, expenditures are, so here 25% of, that is 25 by 100 of 25% of monthly income, 25% of salary for one purpose, that is for house rent, plus 15%, that is 15 by 100 part of the monthly income for education, plus 18%, that is 18 by 100 part of the monthly income, that is M, for other heads. Therefore, expenditure becomes this much, right? Therefore, what is his monthly salary? So salary becomes savings plus expenditure. Therefore, salary is equal to, what is savings given here? 7,560 plus expenditure is 25m by 100 plus 15m by 100 plus 18m by 100. So here, according to our assumption, m rupees is the salary of Henry. So salary m becomes, so 7560 plus m is the common term here, 25 plus 15 plus 18, that is 40 plus 18, 58 by 100. Therefore, so m minus m into 58 by 100 gives the savings. So m into 1 minus 58 by 100 is equal to 7560. So we can still simplify m. So taking 100 as LCM, 100 minus 58 gives 42, right? So 7560. So m becomes 7,560 into 100 by 42. So what is the value of m here? Which is 18,000 rupees. What is M here? Monthly salary. Monthly salary. So you can check with the answer. So 42,7560 by 42. 42. Yeah, that is 180. And yes, monthly salary is 18,000 rupees. Hence, option A is the right answer. Question 86. A and B together can finish a work in 10 days. B and C together can finish the same work in 15 days. And A and C together can finish the same work in 20 days. In how many days can C alone finish the same work? So let us assume the total amount of work done be 1 unit. Let the total amount of work is equal to 1 unit, right? For example, if a person takes 20 days of time to complete some amount of work, say for example, to complete 1 unit of work, if a person takes 20 days, then his 1 day work will be the total work, which is 1 unit by number of days, that is 20. So 1 day work of the person will be the total work by number of days. In this case, it is 1 by 20, right? Similarly, in the question, A and B together takes 10 days to complete the amount of work. Therefore, so we can take 1 day work of A and B. So in the first case, 1 day work of A and B will be 1 by A, 1 day work of A plus 1 day work of B is equal to 1 by 10. That is the amount of work by number of days, right? Similarly, 1 day work of, so B and C together can finish the same work in 15 days. So 1 day work of B and C becomes 1 by B plus 1 by C becomes 1 by number of days is 15, right? Similarly, in the question A and C, 1 day work of A and C together can finish the same work in 20 days. 1 day work of A and C will be 1 by A plus 1 by C is equal to 1 by 20, right? So here we have to calculate the number of days can C alone finish the same work, right? Let us consider these equations as 1, 2, and 3, right? So 1 minus 2 gives 1 minus 2 becomes 1 by A plus 1 by B plus 1 by B, right? Minus 1 by B plus 1 by C gives 1 by 10 minus 1 by 15. Simplify it. B will get 1 by B, 1 by B will get cancelled. 1 by A minus 1 by C becomes, here 30 is the LCM. So it becomes 3 minus 2. Therefore, 1 by A minus 1 by C becomes 1 by 30. Right. So let us add 1 by C to both LHS and RHS part by adding 1 by C to LHS and RHS, right? So 1 by A minus 1 by C plus 1 by C is equal to 1 by 30 plus 1 by C. So let us take 1 by A plus 1 by C together. 1 by A plus 1 by C minus 1 by C is equal to 1 by 30 plus 1 by C. What is 1 by A plus 1 by C? So it is given Yeah, 1 day work of A and C. So 1 by A plus 1 by C is 1 by 20. So let us write it as 1 by 20 minus 1 by C is equal to 1 by 30 plus 1 by C. Let us combine 1 by C and 1 by C. So 1 by C plus 1 by C becomes 1 by 20 minus 1 by 30. Right? Therefore, it is 2 by C is equal to 60 is the LCM here. So 3 minus 2. Therefore, 1 by C becomes 1 by 2 into 60. Therefore, 1 by C is 1 by 120. What is 1 by C here? So amount of work done by C in 1 day. Right? 1 by C is amount of work done by C in 1 day. So C takes 120 days. Therefore, so the number of days C can alone finish the same work, right? Is 120 days. Option B. Question 87. A shopkeeper marks his goods at 32% above the cost price. He sells 3/5 of the goods at the market price, 1/5 at a discount of 20% on the market price, and the remaining at 40% discount on the market price. What is his profit or loss percentage? So, let us assume the cost price of goods be 100 rupees. Let cost price of goods is equal to 100 rupees. So if cost price is 100 rupees, then what is market price? So shopkeeper marks at 32% above the cost price. Therefore, market price becomes cost price into 100 into, so he marks 32% above the cost price. Therefore, it is 132 by 100. So it is 132 rupees. Right? So our next part is, so the selling price. So in the next part of the question, he sells 3/5 of the goods at the market price, right? So, and also 1/5 at a discount of 20%. So first part is selling price of goods, or how, what is the percentage of goods? 3/5. So selling price of 3/5 goods is equal to 3 by 5 into market price, right? So 3 by 5 into 132, consider this as equation 1. So selling price of 3/5 goods is 3 by 5 into market price. So next part of the question, selling price of 1/5 at a discount of 20% on the market price, right? So before that, before going to 1/5 part, let us calculate selling price when discount of 20% is given, right? Selling price when 20% discount is given. Discount is given. So selling price becomes, by formula, selling price is market price into 100 minus discount by 100, right? So market price is 132 into 100 minus discount is 20%, 80 by 100. So our next part is for 1/5 part. Therefore, selling price of, therefore, selling price of 1/5 goods is equal to, so 1 by 5 into, simplify this, so 132 into 8 by 10. So 132 into 8 by 10 gives 105.6. So 1 by 5 into 105.6. So consider this as equation 2. Come to the later part of the question here. And remaining, he sells remaining goods at 40% discount, right, on the market price. So what is the remaining amount of goods? Remaining goods is equal to 1 minus, he sold 3/5 of the goods and 1/5 of the goods, right? 1 minus 3 by 5 minus 1 by 5. So you will get 1 by 5. So 5 minus 3 minus 1, which is 1 by 5, right? Therefore, selling price of goods when 40% discount is given. Again, by the formula, market price into 100 minus discount by 100. Market price is 132. 100 minus discount is 40%. So 100 minus 40 becomes 60 by 100. So which gives 79.2 rupees. Selling price of goods when 40% discount is given is 79.2 rupees. Right? So in the question, one remaining means 1/5 of the goods at 40% discount. Therefore, selling price of 1/5 goods is equal to 1 by 5 into 79.2. Consider this as equation 3. Understood? Now, what is asked in the question? Profit or loss percentage. For this, we need total selling price of goods. Therefore, total selling price of goods is equal to, let us add 1, 3, equation 1, 3 and 2, 1, 2, 3, right? Therefore, from equation 1, selling price is 3 by 5 into 132, 3 by 5 into 132, right? Plus 1/5 of the goods, selling price is 1 by 5 into 105.6, right? From equation 2, 1 by 5 into 105.6. From equation 3, 1 by 5 into 79.2. So which gives, so let us take 1 by 5 common, right? So 3 into 132, which gives 396 plus 105.6 plus 79.2. So after simplification, you will get 116.16 rupees. Total selling price of goods is 116.16. Therefore, profit percentage is equal to, so selling price minus cost price, right, divided by cost price by formula. Let us recall the formula into 100, right? Therefore, what is selling price minus cost price? It is profit. In other words, it is profit by cost price into 100. So what is selling price here? 116.16 minus cost price is 100 by 100 into 100. Therefore, profit percentage is here 100 will get cancelled. So 16.16 percentage. Therefore, 16.16, option D is the right answer. Question 88. What is the number that is always a factor of the sum of a two-digit number and a number obtained by interchanging the digits of the number? So let us assume the two-digit number be 10A plus B. Let the two-digit number is 10A plus B, where B is in its units place, A is in its tens place. So after interchanging the digits, the number will be. Therefore, the number after interchanging the digits, interchanging the digits becomes 10B plus A, right? Therefore, the next part of the question is the sum of these two numbers, right? Therefore, the sum is equal to 10a plus b plus 10b plus a. So it becomes 11a plus 11b, which is 11 into a plus b, right? So what is the number that is always a factor of sum of these two numbers, right? Sum of 1 and 2. Therefore, the number which is always a factor of sum of these two is 11, right? Therefore, 11 is always a factor of their sum. Hence, option C. Question 89. The value of a machine depreciates at the rate of 25% each year if the difference between its value at the end of the second year and the third year is 24,000 rupees. Then what is the value of the machine at the end of the first year? Here, the given data is the value of a machine depreciates at the rate of 25% each year. So, depreciation rate is equal to 25% each year, right? So here in this problem, we are using the concept of depreciation. Here, price after depreciation is equal to price after depreciation is equal to original price into 100 minus depreciation divided by 100, right? Therefore, come to the calculation part. Calculation. So, in the question, so what is asked here? The value of the machine at the end of the first year. So, let us assume value of the machine at the end of first year be A rupees. Let the value of machine at the end of first year is equal to A rupees or X rupees. You can also take X. So then the value of machine at the end of the second year becomes. Therefore, value of machine at the end of second year becomes from this formula. So the original price we have assumed is A rupees. Original price is A into 100 minus depreciation according to the question. So at the rate of 25% each year, therefore it is 100 minus 25 divided by 100. Depreciation rate is 25%. So which is 75A by 100. Right. So in the next part of the question, value of the machine at the end of third year. Value of machine at the end of third year. So at the end of the third year, this value 75A by 100 becomes original value by formula original value into 100 minus depreciation by 100. So original value is 75A by 100, right? Into 100 minus depreciation is 25%, that is again 75 by 100, right? Consider this as equation 3. So come back to the question. So here the difference between the value at the end of second and third year is 24,000, right? Therefore, difference between the values. So at the end of the second year, yeah, 2 minus 3 gives 75A by 100 minus 75a by 100 into 75 by 100 is equal to 24%. So let us simplify it. Taking 75a by 100 common, here 1 minus 75 by 100 is equal to 24,000. So 75a by 100 into 25 by 100 gives 24,000. Therefore, A becomes 24,000 into 10,000 divided by 75 into 25. Simplify it. So here 25 into 4 is 100, 25 into 400 is 10,000, whereas 75 into 3 is 240. That is 225, right? 75, 225. So 15 is the remainder. 75 2. So 75 into 320 becomes 24,000. So 320 into 400. So 128. So 1 lakh 28,000. Right? So what is A here? According to our assumption. So let the value of machine at the end of the first year. So what is asked in the question? What the value of the machine at the end of the first year is 1,28,000 rupees. Therefore, option A is the right answer. Question 90. Which of the following is the largest fraction? So there are fractions, 5 different fractions. So to find the largest fraction, you can use the method of LCM by taking the LCM of all the denominators, or you can directly simplify the fraction into the decimals. So the converting fraction into decimals will be the easiest method. So I'll go with that. So 6 by 11 is equal to 0.545, whereas value of 13 by 18 is equal to 0.72. 15 by 22 is equal to 0.68, whereas 19 by 36 is equal to 0.52. 25 by 33 is equal to 0.75. Right? So here compare the values. So 0.75 is the largest. So the corresponding fraction is 25 by 33. Hence, option B, 25 by 33 is the largest fraction. The other method is you can take LCM of all the denominators 11, 18, 22, 36 and 33. So this will be the lengthy method. Therefore, go with the direct conversion, that is fraction into decimals. Hence option B is the right answer.